Okay, everyone, as you can see what this video is going to be about, like this video, share this video. Thank you guys for your support again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Carlee Russell copycats have increased significantly from my understanding. This is very sad. Not to say that there hasn't been any false 911 calls across the United States, across the world in the past, even prior to Carlee Russell, but to my understanding, there has been a significant increase in 911 calls, false 911 calls regarding kidnapping and all of that. So, as you can see, an 11-year-old Florida kid was arrested for, I think it was texting or calling 911. I don't know. I guess things have changed. Probably across the United States when it comes to making 911 calls. So there's probably like a text reporting system as well too for 911. But I didn't know that. I'm unaware of that because I don't call 911. Thankfully, I don't have to or need to for any reason. So I don't know what the system is now. But let me go ahead and share an article with you guys, and then I'll come back with more of my commentary, reaction, and opinion. Okay, I'm citing Fox35Orlando.com. Florida girl 11 arrested for fake 911 text that her friend was kidnapped, deputies, state. And this again happened in Florida. An 11-year-old girl from Florida was arrested Wednesday for a fake 911 text that said her friend was kidnapped, according to the Volusia Sheriff's Office. So I wonder, did she send a text to someone? This is my first time reading this article, but this story came across my screen, and I was doing some research on other topics, and I'm like, wow, okay. So but this is my first time reading this article. The girl who said she thought the prank text would be funny was arrested and charged with making a false report concerning the use of a firearm in violent manner, and that's a felony in Florida, and misuse of 911, and that's a misdemeanor according to deputies. See, every state is different. Timeline. Girl alleged her friend was kidnapped by an armed man. The Port Orange girl told authorities her friend was kidnapped by an armed male driving a white van on South Interstate 95 in Oak Hill. Volusia Sheriff's Office deputies responded, and so did officers from Edgewater, New Samaritan Beach, and Port Orange. No van was found, though. So I guess you can text 911 now, huh? I wouldn't be surprised. Technology, AI, everything has changed when it comes to every sector. It's just sweeping, technology is sweeping every agency, seems like now. It all started at 9:45 a.m. Wednesday when a dispatcher at the Sheriff's Communications Center received word about a suspicious incident reported by text message. So I guess you can text law enforcement. The girl told authorities her 14-year-old friend was abducted and she was following in a blue Jeep, according to deputies. Wow. The girl went on to text updates to the dispatcher for an hour and a half. So you can dispatch 911 via text. Some of those updates included a description of the alleged kidnapper and that he had a gun. Now, this is dangerous because what if they would have started pulling over people? I don't know what her description was. This little girl, she's a little girl to me, 11 years old. Oh my gosh. And, this could put other people, innocent people, in jeopardy of being falsely arrested and all of that. So this is nothing to play with, people. And it's sad. It seems like Carlee Russell's hoax triggered more copycats like this, and that's unfortunate. Parents, if you're listening, talk to your kids. I try to be in my kids' ear all the time, whether they're adults or minors. And granted, we can't be everywhere that they're at and just hope for the best and that they're making proper decisions. But when it comes to kids under 18 with social media, I would encourage you all to continue to have an ongoing discussion about the appropriateness of social media, the appropriateness of just the phone itself, even if they're not on social media, what you can see and what you cannot see. Just being responsible and respectful with their device, and you parent, you call the shots, So, wow. But I know her parents is probably just, oh goodness, this is probably devastating and disappointing for them. Deputies were directed to a home in Port Orange after tracking a cell phone used to contact 911. according to a press release. And at 10:23 a.m., deputies arrived at the home and made contact with the girl's father. Wow. Ooh. When deputies approached the girl, she was holding her cell phone, which was ringing as she made her way to meet the deputies, according to the report. Volusia Sheriff's Dispatch was on the line, and deputies verified they were on the scene. You're going to enjoy those cuffs. Body cam video of the arrest from the Volusia Sheriff's Office shows a conversation between the girl and deputies. Stay calm. You can talk to your parents. We can open a window and let you talk to them. One deputy said, "Nothing's going to happen to you. Do you understand that?" Another deputy told the girl she should use this as a lesson, which is very true, unfortunately. If you do something stupid in the future, you're going to enjoy those cuffs, the deputy is heard saying. The girl replied, "I'm not going to do this again." Oh, gosh. Whew. "I'm not going to do this again." Another deputy chimed in, "You know, this is going to be an opportunity for you to turn this into a learning experience," the deputy said. "This is not something you're going to carry with you for the rest of your life." The girl was inspired by the YouTube challenge, deputies say. Oh, so this is a challenge, but I guess it increased after the CARLEE Russell. This is a stupid challenge. These challenges, people, try to talk to your kids about everything that you have. It's like, as parents, we have to be active and connected in order to, especially if your child has a phone. Now, if your child doesn't have a phone or have access to that, then you're sort of good. But if your child has access to an iPad or a computer or a cell phone, this is something that parents we all need to keep our heads on a swivel. Okay, the article further cites the girl told deputies she got the idea for the prank call from a YouTube challenge and thought it would be funny, according to officials. This kind of prank activity is dangerous. We're going to investigate every incident, but today it wasted valuable resources that might have helped someone else who legitimately needed our help, Volusia Sheriff Mike Chitwood said in a press conference. The girl was transported to the Family Resource Center for processing, then transferred to Volusia Regional Juvenile Detention Center. Okay, you guys. So, there you have it. What are your thoughts? Drop a comment. Like this video, share this video. Do you think that the charges fit the crime in this particular instance for the 11-year-old girl? I mean, remember, this is Florida. Every state is different. Amid the CARLEE Russell situation, state of Alabama is a little different. The laws on their books is different. It's light work when it comes to false 911 calls of this magnitude. So what are your thoughts? Let's get the discussion going down in the comments section. Let me know your thoughts. Do you believe that this is fair? And also, do you believe that the little girl learned her lesson based off of that article, excerpts from that article? And you can head back on over to Orlando35.com and read the article in its entirety, because there's more to, looks like, the story. But do you believe she learned her lesson? Based off of what I read, I do believe she learned her lesson. I don't know. It's just the mother in me is like, oh my gosh. So hey, it is what it is, and I'm sure she learned her lesson. And like the deputy said, law enforcement, take this as an experience. It doesn't have to follow you the rest of your life. This right here will depend on what you do with it. So she's a juvenile. It'll be on her juvenile record, and that's that. But okay, like this video, share this video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.